Switzerland is nestled in the heart of Europe, and boasts a thriving and diversified economy that is the envy of many nations worldwide. It is bordered by Italy to the south, France to the west, Germany to the north, Austria and Liechtenstein to the east. Switzerland is geographically divided into three regions, which are the Alps, the Jura and the Plateau. The Alps occupy the greater part of the Swiss territory. Most of the country's 9 million people are concentrated on the plateau, which hosts its largest cities and economic centers, including Zurich, Geneva, and Lausanne. Switzerland is 41,285 kilometers big. The last census in 2015 recorded a total of 8,328,000 people, but the current estimate of 2025 puts the population at 9 million people. The most populated cities in Switzerland are Zurich, Geneva, Lausanne, Basel, Bern, Lucerne, Lugano. Renowned for its innovation, stability, and global competitiveness, Switzerland has established itself as a leading player in various sectors, including services, industry, and agriculture. Today, we will delve into Switzerland's economy, its major sectors, key economic indicators, major exports and imports, and trade relations with other countries. When looking at an overview of the Swiss economy, one notices that it is characterized by its skilled workforce, innovation, openness to business, diversity, protection of the workforce and strong traditions. With a gross domestic product of $870 billion United States dollars, Switzerland ranks as the 20th largest economy in the world by gross domestic product. The country's economic success can be attributed to its highly skilled workforce, strong infrastructure, stable political environment, and favorable business climate with relatively low taxes. The major sectors of the Swiss economy include: 1. The services sector is the backbone of Switzerland's economy. It accounts for 73% of the gross domestic product. This sector includes banking and finance, insurance, tourism and hospitality, healthcare. Switzerland is home to numerous multinational corporations, banks, and financial institutions, making it a global hub for finance and wealth management. Some of these include UBS, Raiffeisen, Post Finance, Zürcher Kantonalbank, Julius Baer Group, Swiss Re, Swiss Life, Zurich Financial Services and Banque Cantonale Vaudoise. Tourism is one of the service categories critical to the Swiss economy. Switzerland has a highly developed tourism infrastructure, especially in the mountainous regions and cities, which makes it a good market for tourism-related business. A total of 14% of hotels were in Grisons, 12% each in the Valais and eastern Switzerland, 11% in central Switzerland, and 9% in the Bernese Oberland. 56.4% of lodging nights were by visitors from abroad. Broken down by nationality, 16.5% from Germany, 6.3% from UK, 4.8% from USA, 3.6% from France, and 3% from Italy. The total financial volume associated with tourism, including transportation, is estimated to be 50 billion Swiss francs. 2. The Swiss industrial sector has played a vital role in Switzerland's economy, particularly in manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, machinery and precision instruments. Engineering as a sub-sector of industry is renowned world over for quality and durability. The country is renowned for its high-quality products and technological innovation, with companies like Nestlé, Roche, Novartis, Syngenta, Sika, ABB, Sonova, Liebherr, Richemont, and Rolex enjoying international acclaim. Industry in Switzerland contributes to 25% of the gross national product. 3. Agriculture in Switzerland has dwindled over the years, and today contributes only 1% to the Swiss gross domestic product. Although relatively small compared to the services and industry sectors, agriculture remains an important part of Switzerland's economy, particularly in rural areas. Swiss agriculture is famous for its free-range cattle and Emmentaler cheese. While some Swiss cheese types are AOP restricted, generic Emmentaler is produced around the world. Switzerland is highly protective of its agricultural industry. High tariffs and extensive domestic subsidies encourage domestic production, which currently produces about 60% of the food consumed in the country. Cheese and wine are emblematic products of Swiss life and agriculture. The country is known for its dairy products, chocolates, and specialty crops such as grapes for wine production. Gross domestic product, as of 2023, stood at $870 billion, with the growth rate at 2% per annum. The unemployment rate is below 3% and the inflation is low at 1%. Switzerland's exports stood at $490 billion by the close of 2020, with a diverse range of goods and services to countries around the world. Some of the major exports include 1. Pharmaceuticals and chemicals. Switzerland is a global leader in pharmaceuticals and chemicals, with companies like Novartis, Roche, and Syngenta producing a wide range of drugs and agrochemicals. 2. Machinery and precision instruments. Swiss-made machinery and precision instruments are highly sought after for their quality and precision engineering. Major players in this include companies like ABB, Liebherr, Schindler, Hilti. Other manufactured products include watches from makers like Rolex, Omega, Tag Heuer, and Swatch, automobile parts from Mercedes Suisse and Autoneum, medical devices from Sonova, and engineering parts from CRH Getters Group. 3. Financial services. Switzerland is a major exporter of financial services, including banking, wealth management, and insurance services. 4. Food and beverages. Swiss chocolates, cheeses, and specialty foods are popular exports worldwide, representing the country's rich culinary heritage. Renowned major companies in this sector include Lindt and Sprüngli, Nestlé, Emmi, Arista, and meat products from Bell. Other services include air transport, with Swiss Air being the dominant player, commodities trading with companies like the infamous Glencore, Trafigura, Vitol, international logistics with companies like Panalpina, retail services with companies like Coop and Migros. Switzerland exported a total of $490 billion worth of goods and services by the end of 2023. The following were the major export markets for Swiss goods in that year. 1. Germany bought approximately $50 billion of Swiss products. The United States of America bought approximately $45 billion worth of goods and services. 2. Swiss exports to China in 2023 totaled to $35 billion, $30 billion from France, $25 billion from Italy, $20 billion from the United Kingdom, and $20 billion from Japan. Switzerland imports a variety of goods from countries around the world to meet domestic demand and support its industries. Some of the major import categories include: 1. Machinery and equipment. Switzerland imports machinery and equipment for industrial purposes, including machine tools, electronics, and vehicles. 2. Fuels and energy products. Switzerland imports fuels such as oil and gas to meet its energy needs, as well as renewable energy products such as solar panels and wind turbines. 3. Pharmaceuticals. Despite being a major producer of pharmaceuticals, Switzerland also imports certain drugs and medical supplies to meet domestic demand. 4. Food products. Switzerland imports a variety of food products, including fruits, vegetables, and grains, to supplement domestic production and meet consumer preferences. 5. Metals and minerals. Switzerland imports metals and minerals for various industrial purposes, including steel, aluminium, and precious metals. Switzerland imports goods from countries around the world, with the following 7 countries being major import sources: from Germany, approximately $60 billion, from the United States of America, $50 billion, from China, $40 billion, from Italy $35 billion, from France, $30 billion, from the Netherlands, $25 billion, and from the United Kingdom $20 billion. The workforce in Switzerland has a lot to do with the stable growth in the economy. The Swiss economy is characterized by a skilled and generally peaceful workforce. 1/4 of the country's full-time workers are unionized. Labor and management relations are amicable, characterized by a willingness to settle disputes instead of resorting to labor action. They take place between trade unions and branch associations that are themselves often grouped in the Union of Employers. About 600 collective bargaining agreements exist today in Switzerland and are regularly renewed without major problems. However, there is no countrywide minimum wage across sectors, but some collective bargaining agreements may contain minimum wage requirements for specific sectors or employers. In May 2014, a ballot initiative which would have required a Swiss minimum wage of 22 Swiss francs an hour corresponding to a monthly income of about 4,000 Swiss francs, failed to pass, gaining only 23.7% support on the ballot. But on the 27th of September 2020, voters in the canton of Geneva approved a minimum wage of 23 francs per hour, or about 4,000 per month. Through its high-quality products, skilled workforce, and favorable business environment, Switzerland continues to attract investment and foster economic growth, ensuring its position as a powerhouse in the global economy for years to come.